It was my grandmother Woodworth who pounded into me the importance of decorum. She taught me how to be polite, use the correct utensils, and how to be a lady. I know it may seem hard to believe, but yes, I was once trained in etiquette. These days, I may sometimes eat with my elbows on the table, you might see my bra strap, and I may even let a crass word slip out. However, there is one rule my grandmother taught me that I don't break. Always write a thank you note. This month, as I sat at a graduation wearing a robe, a mortarboard, listening to the speeches, and feeling a sense of pride, I had an odd realization. I realized that exactly 10 years ago, I was wearing similar robes at a similar ceremony, feeling a similar sense of accomplishment. But this time, I was the teacher, not the student. 10 years, an entire decade. So I would like to take this time to thank those who have pushed me over those years, pushed me to strive, pushed me to improve, pushed me to be. And so, for my grandmother Woodworth, I'm writing my thank you notes. Thank you to my 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Miller, for giving me a passion for creative writing that I hope to transmit to my own students. Thank you to my 6th grade teacher, Mr. White, for teaching me how to build circuit boards, construct kangaroo rat traps, and memorize all the Latin names for the creatures in your classroom menagerie. You taught discovery-based learning before there was a name for it. Thank you to my alarm clock for waking me up every day, and sometimes at ungodly hours to finish schoolwork. You're a sport. Thank you to Professors Levin and Jones. From you, I felt my first moments of professional and intellectual relevance as a member of an academic community. Your encouragement and enthusiasm for my work has spawned in me an academic chutzpah that is impossible to extinguish. Thank you so much to my grandfather for my passion for travel and for words. Without your influence on my vocabulary, this world would be missing about 1,000,003 terrible puns. Thank you to my mom. You taught me to flip through books instead of channels. Thank you to Starbucks and your crew, who have my grande bold coffee on the counter before I get to the register. Thank you to my brother for constantly sending me fascinating articles and reminding me to stay aware of the larger world around me. Relevance in the classroom is an integral part of teaching, and you remind me to check in with the world and keep current. Thank you to the New York Times crossword puzzle. Sometimes you make me feel like an idiot, but I like that you challenge me to brush up on my geography and ABBA references. Thank you to my grandmother Halliday for your impeccable cursive and for your ability to bring together masses through a depth of love that comes from being a tender matriarch of a vastly expanding clan. Thank you to Italy for housing me for a year, teaching me your language and food, and for giving me pockets of memories to make me smile years later in parking lots and grocery lines. Thank you so much to my dad. You taught me to watch for the moon, truly listen when children speak, and to never peek. Someday when I learn my multiplication tables, I'll credit you too. Thank you to theater, my scorned lover. Don't be jealous of school. We can still see each other on the weekends. Thank you to John. You make me happy in lasagna when I get home. The house is clean, the wine is poured, the jacuzzi is waiting, and Jeopardy is recording. Thank you for your love and my sanity. Thank you to pencil skirts and heels. I couldn't be an effective teacher without you. Where would I get my sense of looming authority if I didn't feel like an executive secretary? Thank you to the Preuss crew. You helped me survive. And you also know my secrets. Don't tell anyone how hilariously last minute and disorganized I seem. There is a method to it all, I promise. Thank you to Libby, Chris, and Rachel. Thank you for your wisdom and patience. Everything you said about good teaching is accurate. I looked into it. I'll podcast my findings. Thank you to Marcia for bringing me up and simmering me down as needed. Your work and passion for what you do inspires me. You might be horrified to hear me say it, but you are the teacher I would like to become. Thanks for being my mentor and model. Well, Grandma Woodworth, I wrote my thank you notes. Some of them were years overdue, some of them may not have been proper, but all of them were true. I'm so grateful that you taught me how to be grateful to others. It is a feeling that fills my heart every day. So thank you, too, for that.